Well, hello, and welcome back to the tower. So first, we're going to talk about the 4 tiny towers I have. Tower 3 is at 97 million, Tower 4 is at 94 million, Tower 5 is at 120 million, and Tower 6 is at 112 million. So if there was any doubt that Golden Tower was the best ultimate weapon, you can see just from this how Golden Tower is helping Tower 6 close the gap, and in fact surpass Tower 4 and Tower 3. Now Tower 3 is always in a pickle because they don't have any ultimate weapon that helps with coins. Tower 5 was the one that got enemy balance like super early, and I think Tower 6 is going to pass Tower 5 at some point soon. Now, they did all get Black Hole, but Black Hole doesn't help until we get some researches done. And it's been very difficult to get anything done, but that's where they're at. So, let's go back to the main tower. So, for Big Tower, it's a little bit... Oh, and by the way, all of them but Tower 4, I believe, have made it into Silver. But they get about 10 waves in Silver and then crash out, which is totally fine. That's 12 stones. That's about what it should be. So, third and third, which is great. 2245 is actually a new record. I didn't even realize it. Apparently, the heat was really weak. And we did get CF6, if you're wondering where my stones are. And now we're saving stones because we do have an update. I almost forgot. Alright, so let's actually take a look at the patch notes first. So, yeah, this is our first minor update after V27. It's Guild Season 5, so the only reason we're getting this update is because of Guild Season 5. So that's what's going on, and they actually made a new thing for the Guardian. It's the summon chip. So that's a thing. A cash bonus? Okay, I guess. I don't know. We'll have to see it when it comes out. It could be broken. And finally, we're going to have access to the battle history. I've seen a preview of this on Reddit, so we'll have this to look at some point. They added some new stats, so that's nice. And they've changed the way the stone pack works. So there's the 5 bonus stone packs you can get in the store. And there used to be every other weekend a stone pack you could buy in-game. They've moved those to the store, and they've changed those instead of being a weekend thing, that now they're up for 14 days. So that means you can always buy the 7 stone packs at the store. And of course, if you do that, you will use creator code Zaerdin. Zaerdin. I will show you how to do it right over here in Little Tower. So you come here to creator code, you remove it, you plug it back in, Zaerdin, and then confirm, and you should show that you're supporting me. Thank you if you do. If you choose to support somebody else, thank you for that. Just supporting somebody is great, so appreciate it either way. So I don't know how much of a change this is going to be, but this, at least they're finally in the store, and it'll always be up. So there's that. They finally added the buy 10 more. Now we can level our modules efficiently. And they're increasing the amount of daily missions you can hold to 8. So, and all the modules are now multiplicative. So that means that it's going to be crazy. Finally, we get notifications with Guild Chat. And the auto retry timer is going from 300 to 100 seconds, so that should help people a lot. A lot of people were talking about how 300 seconds, it times out, their phone times out and relocks, and they never got their, like, it never worked for them. So then there's a bunch of bug fixes. I don't want to read all the bug fixes. And of course, remember, the banner is also going to start at Monday, so a big month next month, and the final banner will be on November 3rd. So that's the patch notes. So that'll be something. We'll see. We'll see how the bug... Like, I think I skimmed the bug fixes. Let me go look at the bug fixes. I think I skimmed them. I don't remember anything Oh, so tiers 19 through 21 will show up on the player profile. And of course, I don't have the update, so I can't show you anything. Like, I don't think there's anything, I think they're all minor bugs. That's why I skimmed them real quick. I don't think there's any major, like, oh my god, they fixed this. I don't think so. As far as I know. If I missed a major bug that they fixed, let me know in the comments. But like I said, I'm like 99% sure I skimmed through this. And I was like, just like, it's like, the text was off-center. And it's like, cool, like, I'm glad we have such detailed patch notes, but, you know, I don't care. So it's the end of the event, make sure you purchase everything. And, we're at the point where I guess we're gonna put, yes, I can do that. So we'll add a little bit to Ampy. I've heard I shouldn't be using Thunderbot in the tournament. Which is news to me, so we might respec this before the tournament tomorrow. Let me go back to farm so I don't mess up my farm. Then, of course, the guild is complete. Make sure you spend all your currency or you're just going to get gems for it. And that, of course, means working on fetch next. Now, there is a new table. I'm going to pause the video and go bring it up. Okay, I found it. It's in the FAQ. It's actually the Tower Module Calculator. And it is the new calculator to use. And you put in what everything's at. And so, for example, it's telling me that basically I'm doing cooldown. I'm basically doing cooldown until I get it to 64 seconds. So, 2 ticks of cooldown kind of is what it is. But the important thing is that, whoops, that's not where we wanted to go. We almost have cooldown done for fetch. And of course, again, make sure you go through the store. As you can see, the season is almost over, and we did get all the boxes, so that should be good. Okay, moving right along. We don't have too much to spend, but I did spend it on stream the other day, so that's probably why. Okay, well, we'll get the coin bonus there. And, oops. Oh, that's right, I upgraded my modules. I think I just did my modules, and that was where all my money went, so that's fine. Grab this for the core. That'll be better if we get the other one, but we'll see. So yeah, we'll just take that for now. Obviously, we'll do the tournament tomorrow before the tournament, and we'll kind of leave it as is. I mean, I do kind of want to get this at some point, but I don't know, that's going to be a while. At least I feel like that's going to be a while. So, nothing to do with modules, we're waiting for the banner, and in terms of research, we're still doing the discounts. Like, that's a thing, and we finished up Thunderbot, now we need to finish up the Linger Time. And I decided to go ahead and finish up Lightning Amplifier Scatter, and so I slotted that in to finish that up. It's at level 24. It shouldn't take long to take it to 25. So really, that's everything for Big Tower. Big Tower can go back to farming. And then it's time for Little Tower. Well, I was being kind of silly. So I paused it there, and I was like, oh, well, I bet the run's almost done. Let's look at this for a second. So, 229 billion. I forgot to show this early. 27.3 quintillion. And yeah, I forgot I'm almost getting 7,000 waves now in Tier 1. So, whoops. So we're going to have to stop the run. I didn't realize we were getting that many. Obviously, Little Tower is just doing a lot of research. We are working on the cell bonus, but everything general is econ here. I actually took lab coin discount out for now, just so we could work on these econ labs, because there's so many. So, I do actually mix them up. I'm following effective paths on, you know, which lab it says to do what. So that's a thing. But yeah, unfortunately we have to pause it. So, oh yeah, we have our tickets. So basically pretty consistent, like 15 to 20. Since almost I got to Gold League. I'm at the point now where we're starting to make so many coins that I think things are going to start improving. But we'll have to see. Sorry, I got confused by something going on with my other towers. Yeah, so the other towers are still farming too. So I actually don't remember where I was going to invest. So I will say, effective paths seems like odd to me, and how, like, I feel like it doesn't value coin sinking well enough, because our ultimate weapon sinking, excuse me, because it's saying I just go straight GT bonus, and I don't really believe that. I'm not saying we're at the point where we start saving, but I'm surprised at how much it values the bonus right now. This is one of those things, like, when I look at the chart, I question it, so I don't want to do it. Because I feel like my Golden Tower is sort of getting developed enough where maybe... But, you know, we're probably... I guess we're not there yet. You know, I'm going to grab the bonus like it says. And we'll probably do this. You know what? Since we're here, I'm going to go ahead and grab the duration too. And I'll grab another duration since we can get that. And we're probably getting close to the point where I'm going to... Now, 900 stones is a lot to save up at this stage. Obviously, when I get like 200 a week. But we're probably getting close to where I'm going to need to save up some stones. We can at least peak the ultimate weapons. And then, oh yeah, that's the other thing. The other towers, they can't peak their ultimate weapons yet. If they do, I would have put them in there and what they picked. Because they're going to pick. But we obviously wouldn't take this. But I think we're getting close where we need to save up the 900 stones, where we can drop this down to 320. And then we would drop Death Wave down to 320 as well, just separately. So, yeah, I do question effective paths when it comes to ultimate weapon stones. It feels off. Obviously, we're just going to save up the billions now because we need it for the research. Like, we're about to do cells and this. This is all expensive. And getting more expensive, obviously, every one we complete. So, and yes, I did actually upgrade this. I decided to just do this because I didn't want to, like... the merging and stuff sucks, so we finished this one. If it works out, I'll show you the one of the other ones, but I was just like, yeah, I don't think you need to see me struggle merging. And really, I just made 2 more Epic Plus Galactic Librarians, so I had 4. And again, that's pretty simple, right? You have a rare, 2 other rares, a rare, 2 other rares, and then you can, then you combine those 2 and you make it. And I did that, and then I was like, oh, well, you know what, we're just going to get it to Ancestral. I didn't think that was something really, like, we've seen me merge enough as it is. And if you have questions about the merge system, watching me merge is really not the way you're going to learn. So we did that, and the other reason we did that is because of the event. There's the event here for merging. And I don't know if we're going to finish this. I'm trying to finish Demon Mode and the merging. We're going to find out. Okay. Oh, I need to do his fetch. I didn't do his fetch. Okay, good. Got that. So I did end up buying this, and I bought that for the extra economy. We did actually get all this. We now have all this done at 135. Oh, we have just enough. Okay. Wow, they put a lot of stuff out each season now. So you have enough to buy one of these and everything else, so we're actually able to get everything. That's nice. Okay, so this means I have to go through and do the Guardian with this fetch. And again, the goal with fetch is really, the goal with it is to... Good thing I didn't put this chart away. Is to get more of the shards. Because that's what fetches really matters, is the shards. Like, you can, anything else you can... Okay, it wants me to take double fine to 7. Cooldown to 104. Fine chance to 30. And that's about it. And how are we doing on fetch here? I know I didn't check it on... Alright, well, we have some gems. Well, it just happened. It just happened. So we have some gems and a little bit of everything to get. The reset just happened. That's actually pretty good, in my opinion. Let's look at Big Tower just for the sake of it. I know this video has been a little all over the place, but, you know, that's sometimes what happens. So still working on that over here, too. Okay. Oh, and in terms of medals, we'll probably just save the medals for next week. We're going to have 2 more of those. I did actually end up buying both of these, so hooray, Little Tower, you did it. And then we saved 400 for the next theme, so... Yeah, it's kind of expensive. And again, I don't want to spend any of the billions. I'm trying to make sure I didn't miss anything. And I will have to adjust his effective paths because we did upgrade Golden Tower again. Even though effective paths really wants me to go really hard on the bonus, I am starting to think we're getting close to where we really should just switch to cooldown, I feel like. But again, that's a 900 stones because I want to keep this synced with Black Hole, so I don't want to partially upgrade it, and that means we're going to have to hold on to things, and then we'll do the same with Death Wave. I do think that covers everything. This is going to be really nice. I think I've already done a run with that, but I don't know if I completed it. And yes, at one point we will have the run history, so maybe we can look at that. And I know I get a lot of questions about my gems, and that's because I'm saving my gems for the next banner. Even though the banner I don't think is going to be good for Little Tower, we're going to pull the banner and see what we get. You know, what I should do is see if I can edit my theme. Oh yeah, I can do this. There we go. Okay, there went a bunch, like I said, 12 billion. That's why I didn't want to spend anything, because we have Golden Tower bonus coming up too. Death Wave Cell bonus. Very happy to have that. Let's see how much it cost. Okay, so the Golden Tower bonus and duration, they aren't too terribly expensive, but the cell bonus was 10 billion, so that's a lot for me. For Little Tower. Oh, I guess I can, yep. And I've been switching this back and forth between the two, because I kind of wait until they build up. Hopefully getting that up will help. And we have pushed a little bit. We did a little bit of pushing on accident, actually, on tier 12. And we were able to get workshop enhancements unlocked. So I'm not sure when we're going to start investing in unlocking that, but I don't know just when yet. But for now, we're doing this. Okay. And I do think that does cover everything with both towers. I'm trying to think. You know, I'm trying to think and make sure everybody purchased everything out of the store. To me, the most important thing is finishing up the store and making sure that's all purchased. So this was the first season that little tower was with us the whole time and got everything. I just feel like I'm missing something, but there's really not. I mean, obviously I haven't joined the tournament yet. I mean, I guess I can do that for little tower. It's not gonna. I don't want to do it for big tower yet. I just feel like I'm forgetting something. I can't shake the feeling that I'm forgetting something. And I keep thinking it's because usually I forget about the guild, right? I keep thinking it's the guild. I mean, obviously we've checked this like 100 times. This is all done. And it's the same thing with Big Tower. I'm sitting there going like, did I get everything? And again, I'm really only worried about the event, not the event, the guild weeks. I don't know if I forgot something. Let me know in the comments. But yeah, this is about where we're at, and of course, working on demon mode here. I do think that's a good place to leave it. I don't think every episode needs to be super long, but I feel like I already went over things more than once here, so it's long, probably longer than I think it's going to be. So let's call it here. So once again, as always, thank you for watching. Please like and subscribe to support the channel. And if you have any questions, feel free to say something in the comments. I do always look forward to your questions. And as always, thank you again. And I hope you have a great day. Goodbye.